Welcome to the first official Die for Love recap video. For those of you who don't know, Die for Love is a team tournament with a shared Comical system for each set. Each team consists of 2 players. If player 1 wins his first match with 5 remaining Comical, he has to start with the same amount in his next match against his remaining opponent. After losing these 4 Comical on purpose, player 1 will flash step twice and then back off, so he can't just skip straight to his awakening with his full meter. Uneven amounts of lost Comical like 3 or 5 will be rounded off to 2 or 4 in that scenario. On top of that, characters can't be switched between matches. That's it for the rules, so let's take a look at the participating teams. We had a total number of 10 teams with an absolute amazing pool of players. To only name a few, there was Team Burger King, consisting of 2 Society Scramble winners, Euphalion and Bergendrückung aka Bergen, who also organized this entire tournament. Firewolf, consisting of another 2 Society Scramble winners, Chrono and First Life, both known for their dangerous Yamamoto and Stark. Team 6-7s, yes, that was the actual name, consisting of the dangerous Neutra Jugo and Society Scramble winner Barso, who's mostly known for his insane Siler Power and Eisen. And last but not least, the Nell Enjoyers, consisting of arguably the 2 best Bleach players we have on PC. Moose and Starma, both known for being dangerous with a wide variety of characters. The tourney started off surprisingly when Scott Kennedy from Team Yokoso eliminated the entirety of Ulkiraku with his Shunsui alone. Luck however was not on their side when they matched right after with the Net Enjoyers and the unavailable happened. While these 2 teams were fighting off stream, Firewolf was matching with Fuck Byakuya, consisting of another legend in the community who also hosts many tournaments for the PlayStation community. Mattia with his teammate Genesis. Chrono fought Genesis 1000-year Blood War Ichigo with Yamamoto and tried to finish him as soon as possible so he could take on Mattia right after with enough remaining Kompaku. Genesis however put up a great fight and managed to take Yamamoto down to 2 Kompaku before losing the fight. That means Chrono had to start the next fight with only 3 Kompaku. Mattia picked his Kaien against him, and since he knew that First Life was waiting for him after Yamamoto, his job was to finish this game quickly. Chrono however dominated the match and had a clear goal right in front of him. Take away as many Kompaku as possible. He managed to hit Sublimation and kill for 6 Kompaku first. He even managed to almost sweep the entire team on their own, but got hit at the very end by Kaien's DP move. With only 3 Kompaku left on Kaien, First Life just had to take the win with his Stark. Despite strong efforts from Mattia's side, First Life took the win and advanced with his team to also face the Net Enjoyers next round. The winner semifinal started with an absolute top tier matchup this way. Chrono started out with his Yamamoto against Moose's Halibel and gave us a great match. Both Yama and Hali were top 5 characters at the time, yet Moose was the one to dominate this fight. He pressured Yamamoto enough to almost be able to soul crazy him and start his match against First Life without any lost Kompaku. But Chrono pulled through and once again hit Sublimation before landing a finisher, taking away 6 Kompaku from Halibel. He lost right after, but to First Life Stark, these 6 Kompaku were a big advantage. He beat Moose, but due to some of Stark's abilities, he lost 2 Kompaku before facing Starma, and Starma was able to showcase his main and inspiration for their team name, Nell. Since Stark now only started with 7 Kompaku, Starma had an easy game to nerf his opponent by going for 2 early kills. He managed to soul crazy First Life Stark and ended up sending Firewolf to the losers bracket. While all of this was going on, Team Burger King advanced against Bleach Hellers just like 6-7s after the game with 1-2-3-4. Now we had another winner semifinals, but this one was going to be different. Despite being known for being the best Udio in this game, Bergen decided to pick 1000-year Blood War Ichigo against Basu Sile. I wonder why.
2 down, 2 to go.
Well,
nah, bro.
Right now is 1 to go. He still needs to reach level 3 to get the second revive. And that's not guaranteed.
And you see how close that bar is?
Yeah, but he needs to spend the SP2 to level up. Or what the hell?
What in the sick hell was that?
In this match, Bergen managed to only lose 4 Kompaku before beating his opponent who only had a single revive. Jugo however had the job to take down Bergen as fast as possible now because he did not want to deal with Euphalion's Renji for obvious reasons. The game started out pretty good for Jugo since he left Bergen in his red health before he even reached Awakening. Once he finally had it, he went for an early kill and reduced Bergen to only a single Kompaku. And it really didn't went better from there on. Bergen kept losing health while Jugo stayed on 9 Kompaku. After a failed yellow by Jugo, Bergen finally got in and managed to take 4 Kompaku off of his opponent. Well, in theory. Because he went for 5 Kompaku, giving Neutra a 50% damage boost and not really giving his teammate any advantage since 5 lost Kompaku would have been rounded off to only 4 anyway. But all of a sudden, Jugo was not able to hit Bergen anymore and the tournament organizer managed to sweep the entirety of these 6-7s. Both me and my co-commentator Aura Minas asked ourselves what happened there.
Well, honestly, after I used the raw keycon and then thought about it, I was like, why am I actually giving up? and decided to just go for it.
Oh my, okay, that's...
Why? Okay, this is tough, bro.
And right after that, Jugo had some last words for his opponent.
Bergen, viel Spaß gegen Starma, ne? Ich hoffe, du kriegst richtig auf die Fresse.
We advanced to the winners finals, and once again, a great team stood before the seemingly unbeatable force that was the Net Enjoyers. Burger King started out with Euphalian's Renji, who got counterpicked by Starma with Bankai Ichigo since he basically has a guaranteed revive, just in case that Euphalian could stomp him with his Bankai. He was able to get Starma down to only 2 Kompaku before losing, so Bergen did the only correct choice and picked Rengiku. Maybe he was granting Jugo his wish because he did not take away a single Kompaku off of Starma. Once again the team got swept, and this meant that Burger King had to fight against the winner of the losers bracket to get another shot at taking down the Net Enjoyers. So who did win down there? Was it Chrono and First Life? Did Mattia and Genesis have a comeback? No, it was 6-7s. After getting destroyed by only Bergen, 6-7s had the chance of a rematch. This time, Euphalian started first with his Yoruichi against Jugo's Neutra. And if Jugo knew one matchup, then it was this one right there. Jugo played carefully and made Euphalian pay for every single mistake, so crazying him in the first round of their rematch. Bergen once again picked 1000-year Blood for Ichigo, but this time the fight went differently. Bergen was the first one to kill and took 4 Kompaku off of Neutra, avoiding the 50% damage buff he gets with 2 more arms. Jugo however reached sublimation right after, taking 5 and was now able to kill him early while Bergen needed to soul crazy him. Both of them played very carefully, but Jugo ultimately managed to land the final hit and decided the match for his team. 6-7s got back into the winners bracket to have one final match against the Net Enjoyers, and I think that everybody thought the same, but nobody expected what was going to happen. So in this final match of the Die for Love 2 tournament, 6-7s decided to let Jugo play first with his Neutra against Starma's Hardy-Bell. The game was dominated by Starma as expected by anyone, but Jugo did manage to take 5 of his Kompaku, meaning Starma had to start with 5 against Baso. The question that everybody had in their mind now was, which character does Baso pick in such a situation?
Do I play Kira? I might play Kira.
You fuck.
Bro,
Yeah,
wow,
we
what, dude? We ball.
We got one of the arguably weakest versus one of the strongest characters in this game in the grand finals. And what a match this was. With only 5 Kompaku left, Starma had to be careful about Kira's SP1. It was still Kira, but Baso played like a monster to avoid Hardy-Bell's long range attacks and countered them at every single opportunity he got. Both their health bars slowly went down until Kira had enough stacks for his SP1. With perfect precision, like it was planned all along, Baso hits the SP1 on Starma, killing him with the very last strike that inflicts the 5 Kompaku damage without losing a single one himself. Playing like this against the Hardy-Bell in this patch was a massive feat, yet he did benefit a lot from Starma only having 5 Kompakus. Moo's answer to this? Another Hardy-Bell. This time both players started with 9 Kompaku, but once again Baso's movement was ahead of Hardy-Bell and he was barely touched while taking 2 early stocks to get ready for his SP1. Moo slowly adjusted to the gameplay and managed to take away 5 Kompaku off of Kira, getting ready for an early kill. Baso however did too. After landing his SP1, he punished the backstep with his SP2, stunning Hardy-Bell entirely. With a 6 Kompaku damage during his SP1 buff, he was able to just hit a single Keycon move and finish off Moose right after Starma. None of us commentators was actually believing what we just witnessed.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
that's-
Oh
My fucking god! Put the prize in the bag. Put the prize
Holy sh... Baso, you are the man. I can't believe this. 6-7s managed to beat the Net Enjoyers in the grand finals. If they didn't come from the losers bracket. See, since Net Enjoyers didn't lose a single game so far, losing a game against a team from the losers bracket is an unfair advantage for them. That's why the losers bracket winner has to win 2 sets to take the actual win. So once again, 6-7s and Net Enjoyers made themselves ready for battle. Baso tried his very best after the last 2 matches, but Moose adjusted enough to his Kira that he was able to win while only losing 3 Kompaku himself, making him start at 7 against Jugo. Jugo however was not able to take any Kompaku off of Moose Hardy-Bell with his Neutra and lost the last match of the tourney. The Net Enjoyers therefore won Die for Love 2 and made it very clear why they were favorites from the very beginning. Congratulations to Moose and Starma once again for winning, you guys definitely deserve this. I also want to thank every single person who participated in this event. In the description you can find the link to the bracket and the full uncut version of the tournament on my second channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. We plan on making one for every single Die for Love from now on, so check the Society Scramble Discord to keep yourself updated on when we're going to hold another one. Link is in the description. I hope you're having a great time and I'm only wishing you the best.